Welcome back to another episode on the Deal Depot. Everybody, we are going to check out some coupons here at Harbor Freight. These are going through the 19th. So I know I'm a little late to the party here, but they still have 10 days left, so we're going to check them out here. If you guys enjoy all of my content, this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below. It helps me interact with everybody on the channel. So let's get into it. All right, guys. So first off, I'm not gonna name off every single coupon. I will be scrolling a little bit. I'll name a couple here, but I'm not gonna name every single one. But you guys can check it out as I'm scrolling through. So let's get into it, guys. So the first one is going to be the McGraw 3-gallon hot dog air compressor down to $49.99. Then we've got the pancake air compressor down to $54.99. We've got the 29-gallon Shop Auto air compressor down to $499.99. So that's $70 off of that one. So really decent deal there. We have the Fortress 6-gallon pancake air compressor. That's going to be down to $199. So $30 off of that. Let's scroll down to the next row here. We're going to have the Fortress 1-gallon job site hand carry compressor. That is $30 off, down to $129. We have the air tool accessory kit 17-piece down to $8.99. We have the 5-in-1 safety coupler down to $8.99, and we have the pocket blow gun with the industrial coupler down to $1.69. So let's scroll down to the next one here. We've got the straight line air sander down to $99.99. We've got the air saw down to $19.99, and we've got the 1/4-inch air hose down to $31.99. So let's move on down to the automotive section, everybody's favorite section. We are going to check out the Daytona 3-ton long reach low profile jack here down to $189.99, so $80 off of that. Then we've got the Daytona 6-ton jack stands. Those are down to $59.99. Then we've got the 4-ton floor jack Daytona, $20 off, down to $249.99. We have the Daytona 3-ton normal floor jack with rapid pump, down $20 off of that one. That's down to $159.99. Let's scroll down to the next row here. We've got some 2,500-pound vehicle dollies down to $75.99. And we've got some hose clamp assortments down to $4.99. We've got the 5-gallon fuel can down to $18.99. And we've got the Pittsburgh 2-ton compact trolley jack down to $34.99. Next up on the list is going to be the 5,000-pound winch. That's going to be $159.99. Got the chain for $29.99. 13-foot chain. We've got the 12-foot jumper cables down to $11.99. And then we also have the trailer spare tire carrier down to $19.99. Next up, we're going to be looking at the generators and plumbing. So we've got the 13,000-watt tri-fuel portable generator with remote start. That's going to be $1099.99. We've got the 2,000-watt inverter generator super quiet down to $499.99. I have this one. This one is very good. So it is a very good generator. I also have the bigger one, but I do have the small one, and it works great. So then we move on. We've got the 6.5 horsepower horizontal shaft gas engine. That is down to $119.99. Then we've got the Predator 350-watt power station down to $249, so that's $30 off. On to the next row here, we're going to have the submersible utility pump down to $114.99. We've got the Predator gasoline engine clear water pump down to $219.99, so only $10 off of that one. Then we got some shoe covers and boot covers down to $7.99. Next up, got some hand tools. So we got the Pittsburgh 1-inch jumbo socket set, 21-piece, down to $189.99. So $30 off of that one. Then we have the 1/2-inch drive impact hex socket set, 8-piece, down to $24.99. We've got the 11-inch swivel pad C-clamp locking pliers down to $5.99. We have the Quinn half-inch drive extendable breaker bar down to $21.99. And next up, last in the hand tool section, we have a 3/8 drive teardrop composite ratchet that is $9.99. And then we also have, very last on the list here in this section, it is going to be the wood chisel set with PVC handles, a 3-piece set for $4.89. So we move on down here to the lighting section. And we have the 750 lumen rechargeable magnetic LED floodlight down to $26.99. We've got the 12 outlet 4-foot metal power strip down to $15.99. I really need to get one of those, by the way. We are going to look at the 23-inch to 65-inch single stud full motion TV mount. That is down to $19.99. Good deal on that one. We got the 9-function digital multimeter. That's $16.99. And last in this section, it's going to be the 10-foot extension cord, $5.99. We've got the Braun 800 lumen LED flashlight down to $7.99. And we have the 18-ounce wood glue Gorilla brand, $6.99. So as we move on down here to the outdoor section, we're going to be looking at the Predator auger, gas-powered auger. That is going to be $189.99. We've got the 2300 PSI electric pressure washer, Bauer brand, down to $199.99, so that's $50 off. We have the Bauer 20-volt cordless 10-inch chainsaw, tool only, $69.99, and I do have this chainsaw, and it does work very, very well. We have the Atlas 80-volt cordless blower, tool only, $59.99, and last we have the 10x12 greenhouse with 4 vents, $100 off at $7.99. Next up, we're going to look at the power tools section. So we are going to start off with the Bauer sliding compound miter saw, and that is going to be $209.99, so $40 off the original price. We've got the hole saw kit 18-piece down to $9.99. We've got some Meguiar's compound down to $33.99, and we also have a jigsaw blade set 15-piece down to $4.99. Next up, we're going to look at the wet tile saw. That's down to $4.59. We also have a Bauer variable speed drill. That's $34.99. We have the Hercules breaker hammer here down to $5.29. So it's $120 off of that one. Then we're going to look at the Hercules angle grinder down to $109. Then we've got the Bauer variable speed rotary hammer, $89.99. We also have the rotary tool accessory kit, 276 pieces, down to $14.99. We have the sheet sander. That's going to be $16.99. The Bauer 10 amp belt sander. That's going to be $69.99. Next up, last row of this section is going to be a Drill Master 2.4 amp trim router, $19.99. We have the Warrior 12-volt cordless rotary tool. That's going to be $32.99. We have the Hercules 20-volt 5 amp hour battery. That is $49.99. And we have the Hercules fixed base router. That's going to be $109.99. Next up, we've got the shop/garage. So we got a tire replacement cart tire and wheel. That's going to be $24.99. We've got the 2-in-1 hand truck, $79.99. Got a cheap tape measure here, Pittsburgh, 25-foot, $1.99. And we also have a 2-foot I-beam level down to $5.49. Let's see what else we got up here. We got the 30-pound capacity benchtop abrasive blast cabinet down to $179, so $20 off of that one. We've got a 24-inch 2-in-1 magnetic pickup tool down to $2.49. We've got a 6.5-inch coping saw blades 4-piece set down to $1.29, and we've got the 17-foot reach 300-pound multitask ladder down to $149.99. So next, we got the storage. So we got the 27-inch by 22-inch roll cabinet down to $369.99. Then we have the 42-inch by 22-inch top chest for it. That's $399.99. We have a weatherproof protective case large, $29.99. We have a magnetic socket rail down to $17.99. Then we've got some accessories for the toolbox. We've got the magnetic cup holder, $9.99. Got the side tray, $19.99. Then we have a magnetic spray can and screwdriver holder down to $11.99. Got the Bauer 18-inch roller tool bag, $69.99. Then we also have a magnetic power and air tool holder, $15.99. And we've got a Bauer large module toolbox down to $34.99. And last but not least, we have the 24 compartment large storage containers down to $3.99. Next up is going to be the welding and machinery section. So we're going to start off with a cement mixer, 3.5 cubic feet, $249.99, so $20 off of that. We've got the Doyle 6-inch swivel vise with anvil and pipe jaws down to $179.99. We've got the 10-inch drill press Bauer 5-speed, $149.99. And we got a welding helmet, $139.99. Last in this section, we're going to have some solder, $14.99. We've got the cast steel anvil, $119.99. We've got the 3-inch bench grinder with flex shaft, $39.99. And a welding cylinder cart, $465.99. So last up here, we got the Dollar Day coupons. So they go for another about 4 days. So January 1st through the 14th, so another 4 days or so. So be sure to get these. Let's check these out here. We are going to check out, we got some safety glasses, $1. Mini pick and hook set, $1. Super glue 3-pack, $1. Micro spring clamp set 6-pack, $1. We got the 3 to 2 prong grounding adapters 2-pack, $1. Pittsburgh 4-inch magnetic parts holder, $2. The high vis work gloves, $2. And a 12-inch silicone tie 2-pack for $2. Next up, we got the disposable blue shop towels, $3. L-shape hang-all 2-pack, $3. We've got the 12-volt alternator battery checker, $4. We got the 1/4-inch brass industrial coupler, $4. We've got a half-gallon multi-purpose sprayer, $4. Quinn 14-in-1 painter's tool, $4. 8x11 blue tarp, $5. We've got the solid rubber wheel chalk, $5. Next up, we got the trim and molding tool set, 5-piece, $5. Multi-use transfer pump, $5. 3/8 drive set, hex socket set 6-piece, $5. And premium welding gloves for $6 for those. Then last on the list, we got a 4x12 canvas drop cloth, $7. Hercules impact rated hex shank socket driver set, 3-piece, $7. And a Doyle professional retractable knife here, $7. And very last on the list, we've got the 25-foot extension cord for $8. So, with that said, everybody, like I said earlier in the video, if you like my videos, just check that video, all my other videos, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment below, and as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.